Assalamualaikum. My name is Shahmi Atira binti Zakaria. My metric number is A2280348. So I will explain about introduction. This project explores a case study at a private tuition center founded by Mr. John, an innovative entrepreneur who has grown his business significantly over the past 4 years. Starting with 15 students and 2 teachers, the center now caters to 500 students, illustrating remarkable growth and resultant capacities in data management. Mr. John initially managed student and teacher information manually, recording transactions and details in physical books. As the center expands, the system becomes cumbersome and inefficient. To address this challenge, Mr. John acquired basic computer skills and transitioned to using Microsoft Office tools like Microsoft Word and Microsoft Excel. While these tools provided a temporary solution, they soon proved inadequate for handling the growing volume of information and the need for more sophisticated data management capabilities. The problem statement are data overload, cost constant, and operational complexity. The scope of this assignment is to design an implementation of a database system using Microsoft Access. The expected outcome is to deliver a comprehensive database system that achieves efficiency and accuracy in managing business information at Mr. John's Tuition Center. The system will enable better data organization, streamline operations, and insightful reporting, supporting informed decision-making and contributing to the center's continued success. Effective business information management is crucial for the sustainability and growth of any enterprise. This project addresses the immediate challenges faced by Mr. John's Tuition Center and serves as a practical application of IT skills in a real-world context. It demonstrates how innovative solutions can be developed and implemented to meet the unique needs of small and medium-sized enterprises, paving the way for future advancements in business information management.
My name is Norasha Afifah binti Rusdi and my metric number is A2280927. The table shown is the expenses category table, which records the expenses category ID, fees ID, tuition package ID, salary, utilities, rent, and insurance attributes. The function of this table is to store the expenses info of each student. Fees ID and tuition package are foreign keys, FK, from the fees and tuition package tables respectively. So the purpose of the table is to keep a record of the expenses of the student, where each record has expenses category ID as the primary key. And the table below is the fees table, which records the attributes fees ID, student ID, school name, and registration. And the function of this table is to store the registration date and school name of the students. Fees ID is the primary key, which is PK, which serves as the identifier for each fee record, while student ID, school name, and registration attributes are foreign keys, FK, from table student info. The table here is the months table, which records the attributes month ID and month name, and the purpose of this table is to store the month and ID to be used in another operation. Month ID is the primary key, PK, which serves as the identifier for each month. The above table is the package table, which records the attributes package ID, fees ID, tuition package, and package price. The purpose of this table is to store the package taken by each student. Package ID is the primary key, PK, which serves as the identifier for each record in the package table, while fees ID and tuition package are foreign keys from the table fees and tuition package respectively. Next, the middle table is the student info table, which records the attributes student ID, student name, address, phone, email, parent name, school name, and registration date. And the function of this table is to store information about each student. Student ID is the primary key, FK, which serves as the identifier for each student info record. And the last table is the tuition package, which records the attributes student package, tuition package, and price. And the function of this table is to store the record of all packages offered by the tuition. And tuition package ID is the primary key, PK, which serves as the identifier for each package in the record.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is one more final maintenance now, and my metric number is 8228070. I will explain my previous form. A form is a one information object in access that may be utilized to create a user interface for database driven application. Form directly tied to a data sources like a table or query that have the ability to enter, edit, or display data are called bound forms. It is also flexible to create unbound forms with even indirect connection to data sources mapping to the label, command button, and another control required to operation that application. The field as well as through the data displays can be managed using a building from the control data access. Creating individual might only have to access a restricted amount of fields. For example, in a table containing multiple fields, provide this user with a form that just contain this field to make using the database easier for them. For the form, we have fee form and expenses category form. The fee forms is to the record student fee, its content fee ID, student name, regulation dates, package ID, package, and price. Next, the expenses category form contains the expenses category, tuitions, package, salary, utilities, and rent and insurance.
A very good day, doctor. My name is Nanita, daughter of S. Chandan. My matric number is A22A0404. I'm going to present about queries. First, we're going to look at list of schools. This query retrieves a distinct list of school names from the student table, allowing to see all the schools present. Secondly, list of students. This query retrieves all the information about students from the student table. Thirdly, list of tuition package. This query retrieves all the record from the package table, which include the package ID and package name. Fourthly, expense months. This query calculates the total expenses incurred for each month. This query is useful for generating a monthly report of total expenses. This is how you would create a report to show the total expenses for each month, which can be very useful for understanding monthly expenditure patterns and making informed final decisions. Last but not least, report income by school name. The purpose of this query is to aggregate the fees collected from students belongs to each school and display the total income generated by each school ordered from highest to lowest. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Nurdara Minta Ahmad Razif and my matrix number is A22A0279. So for this part, I would like to talk about the fees receipt. Fees receipt is an essential document that serves as a proof of payment for service and goods. It ensures transparency and accountability in financial transactions across various sectors like education, business, and healthcare. So this is our fee receipt. The payer information and the payment details is very important in the fee receipt. As you can see, the student name is the payer information, which is Liwei, and the registration date is 10 May 2024, and the fees ID is number 1. The fee receipt is including the description of the fee being paid. As you can see in the receipt, the student take the UPSR package for RM 50 ringgit Malaysia. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Aida binti Hassan Adli. My matric number is A22A0534. For today, I would like to present my part is a fees menu. A fees menu is a typical refer to a structured list or document that outlet the various fees associated with a service, product, or membership. This term is often used in the financial context, educational, institution, business, and other service provider to inform customer or client about the cost they may incurs. Okay, for the first one is a report menu. In the report menu, we have income by school name. We can see in here we have a graph, total income by school name. And number 2 is expensive by expense category. We can see the graph have the utility, rent, and insurance. For number 3, we have the total income by package. We can see the graph. We have the package number 1, package number 2, and package number 3, then we can see the total income in the graph. For the last one, we have a fees record. Is an example for fees record. We have a student name, school name, and registered date, and tuition package, and fees receipt for the every student. Okay, that's all for my part. Thank you.
Hai, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nurshafika Bidwan. My metric number is A22A0521. Today I will explain about calculation in application of information technology in business. From the report, complete with data it can be viewed in the school name menu. All the data can be analyzed to make some improvement in managing the tuition center and how to get more profit. In the latest school name, it can see the number of students by school is from 40 to 100 students. It is a positive impact that the tuition center developed by Mr. John will develop well. From the data, we can see that the total expenditure incurred by Mr. John Tuition Center is at a stable level and not a loss because the way the strategy is very good to ensure that the tuition center thrives. Finally, the amount that can be brought up from the 3 package offer is to show that the 3rd package is more welcome and taken by each student. The package cover all the subjects that are important in a big exam, such as UPSR, PT3, and SPM. Thank you. That's all from me.